Blow, spellbooks open wide. Dice roll fate is cast, no place for the weak to hide. In the shadows they assemble, drawn by arcane lore. Nerds and outcasts standing guardians at the door. Picked up swords and magic wands, the night begins. Beneath the hooded cloak they shed their mortal skins. Monsters in the labyrinth, secrets to unfold. Summoned by the whispers, stories left untold. Call of the dead, unicorn pulls us through the night, bound by epic legends, heroes in the fight. In this world of wonder, where dreams never die, dead unicorn forever under midnight sky. Face the dragon with a roar, slay it with a song. In the tavern, laugh and drink where they all belong. Dungeons deep and caverns wide, treasures to behold. Brothers, sisters, warriors, brave hearts of purest gold. Elves and dwarves and creatures strange in the sacred space, casting spells and weaving tales, no one out of place. Dice are cast, the world they change, destiny's design. Marked by ancient symbols, cross the boundary line. Call of the dead, unicorn pulls us through the night, bound by epic legends, heroes in the fight. In this world of wonder, where dreams never die, dead unicorn forever under midnight sky. Elves and dwarves and creatures strange in this sacred space, casting spells and weaving tales, no one out of place. Dice are cast, the world they change, destiny's design. Marked by ancient symbols, cross the boundary line.
Dice it
shadows, dark secrets thick. Blood magic twisted her heart and made her slick. She slinks through the night with a mischievous grin. My evil twin sister, my darker spin. She steals the light, drags me down in.
Hello, everybody! Hello, Tarek! Hello, everybody! It's time for Shadow Empire and the Dead Unicorn, the tabletop role-playing game club show, all of the things. We're having technical difficulties. I had them earlier, and Sasha's having them right now. As you can see, Sasha, the Narin box is totally white.
I'm waving, but you can't see. Hi.
Think of the worst technical problem you've ever had, and if you can describe it in like 30 seconds, a minute, like give us that story when I introduce you. But before we do that, thank you to our patrons scrolling down below. You help keep the lights on. You help keep me using the good software that actually works, rather than I had problems with bad software. Streamlabs, like, it tried, it didn't work for me. I'm sorry, Streamlabs. Thank you to our patrons. If you want to be a patron, I have free stuff on my Patreon, free Legend of the Five Rings stuff, free Cypher stuff, free Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition stuff. Go there, check it out. Also, I have stuff you can buy, or if you become a patron, you can get access to Cypher stuff, the Dungeons and Dragons stuff. So yeah, there's good stuff there, and I try to involve my patrons in cool things every once in a while. But
I'd buy that for $1 a month.
But for the most part, it's there to help support the channel. So thank you. We have a poll. Let's see who wins our poll this week. It's Sora. Moshi Sora is the winner of our poll.
They love me. Or they think that I need some help.
Yes, she is our poll dancer.
You're about to consciously choose to fight yet another blood slime. So
could be. Could be.
Did you use your?
I did not.
Full vote. Okay, so you get a void point.
So you have a void point.
Yes, if you don't use it at the end of the game, it becomes a void point. And let's begin. I am Corey, and I'm the game master. I am joined by Matt, playing Doji Daisuke. Matt, describe a short little technical problem that messed with your life.
Funny enough, it's with the computer that I'm playing on right now that I had about a month or so ago. Unfortunately, I had a cockroach run across my desk, and I smacked it with one of my shoes, and it shook my table so much that my hard drive came off my motherboard and caused an issue. So I had to reinstall Windows all over again because of that one freaking cockroach, and I am still pissed about that. Now I can't jostle my desk at all. That's a
perfect story. That is pretty great.
That's kind of the best story ever. I don't think anyone can top that.
James,
ever. We might as well not even bother.
James plays Ide Youngso. James, tell us about tech issue you've had.
Well, you guys already all know about what's going on with my current computer, and that's ongoing and can't do anything about, so I'm not going to bore anybody with it. But at work, the self-check station, the tech that installed it put the power cord about half a centimeter too short. So if the power column gets knocked at all, I have to go through a 20-step process to reset the damn self-check.
So annoying.
And step one involves unplugging and replugging because it's now hanging loose and shorting out. I'm just waiting for the day that store catches fire from this.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's a Dollar General, so that's pretty soon.
No loss.
It's also a building that's been there since the 70s, and the firefighters have already stated, based upon the fire suppression system and materials the building is built out of, that even if there's just a trash can fire, they're not going in. They're going
Bitch
to
is
let the whole
going
thing
down.
burn down.
Interesting.
Well, good luck to you. Do not risk life and limb.
I know where every exit is at every moment and the fastest path to the nearest one.
Crystal, my love. She's
Corey, my love.
She's playing Moshi Sora. Tell us the tech issue that you had.
This is actually one that I'm currently having. My external hard drive does not want to open up. Maybe the last month, I haven't been able to get it to open. It keeps giving me error messages. So, that sucks.
Have you tried giving it wine first?
I haven't, but I have a
Corey.
feeling that getting it soaking wet isn't gonna be the best option.
I don't know.
Well, there's two different ways of whining.
At least you can get your keyboard soaking wet. I'm looking at you, Ben Shapiro. I bet he couldn't get his keyboard wet.
We've gotten political. It's happened.
That poor woman.
It's not political. It's just it was admitted to the world.
Factually accurate.
Yeah, it's not an opinion. It's true.
You declared that it
God.
was unnecessary to lubricate your keyboard
Yeah.
before you.
That reminds me of when Corey and I were watching something with like Reddit posts on it on YouTube. And some woman was like, if two lesbians are having sex, how do they decide when they're done? And I was like, oh, you poor woman.
How do they decide when they're done? One of them gets ahead.
Yeah, that woman just doesn't.
Muscle fatigue.
No man has actually satisfied her yet. Tarek.
I hear to this day she's still.
And she has
former
5 children, so you
A
know.
former assistant manager I used to work with who dated half the roller derby team would answer, when the bed becomes a water bed.
Oh God.
Tarek plays Shosuro Kuranagi, the adorable little shadow that runs around our game. And Tarek, I know you have technical problems. I know.
I have an unbelievable amount of technical problems all the time. As a software developer in real life,
It's your life.
and before that as a desktop support person, every day is a technical problem. They're all problems. But one that's really interesting was when I first started learning how to do software development like professionally. I started teaching myself how to write code in C, which is a very powerful language that can control all of your computer bits. And I was creating a database for myself, a really rudimentary one. And I wrote some program and I ran it. And immediately after running it, my computer crashed. And then I opened up my computer and it would not function anymore.
Yes,
And I was like, oh crap, how do I fix this? I must have wrote something that destroyed everything in my computer, and now I can't turn it on long enough to try to fix whatever I did. And so I had to figure out in like little spurts of like 3 minutes after the computer would boot up how to like stop the code from executing on startup. So yeah, that was
Ooh, your exe
really
file is too
interesting.
powerful.
yeah.
It's just
My
all the
PNG
code
is-
does is drag my computer to the recycle bin.
Yeah, exactly. It removes the root drive, and then I'm pretty much screwed.
All right, Sasha
RM-RM.
plays Narin, our insane warrior that just she's our Wolverine. What kind of tech issues have you had, Sasha?
I'm more of a Deadpool kind of gal, honestly. Let's just put it this way. I just got a new computer 3 days ago, and the case came dented.
Excellent.
It won't close. So, the door swings open on its own. Has like a swinging hinge thing, And yeah, I just
Let this be a lesson
I'm,
to all of you out there. Do not buy your computer on Temu. It's just not. That's not how you do it.
Dude, it was cheap. What do you want? $50.
yeah, I
She
how was
got
I
it
gonna
off
know that
Wish.com.
the entire power supply area was going to be filled with fucking concrete. I don't.
And
What
beans,
kind of
a
operating
surprising amount
system
of
are you
beans.
using? Wandos?
So I beg you, join my Patreon. Sasha needs a new computer case.
Fun fact, you know the reason why my computer has a sideways CD drive? Is because so many people were complaining about their drink holder breaking that they decided to just go ahead and reorient that. So that issue
I haven't
stopped
heard that
coming up.
joke since the 90s.
Howard's in
Yeah,
our
well,
comments right now. Remember that time when I was
based upon
totally...
the far look and dead and helicopter sounds occurring around Tarek right now, he's encountered more than his fair share of it.
Howard's in our comments right now. He says, "Remember the time when I was totally awesome and no one saw? That was the time for me." Like, come on, we're having fun here, man.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
Trying to be
What's he talking
yeah, I don't know. He thinks we're making this up. Anyways, it's time for game. Let's get into our Shadow Empire here. You guys are stuck in the blood dungeon with the blood slime, trying to find the
Blood
evil
speaker
knife,
cart.
the Carapace cutter.
To kill the blood speakers.
You have figured out how the map works. You've figured out how the dungeon rotates. All you need to do now is decide whether the knife is in the one last empty room you did not check, or if the knife is somehow with the evil blood slime.
Inside the blood slime.
I think the last time we were talking, we said we were gonna try to check the last room, and then we were gonna go into the blood slimes room.
I
if
mean, we
remember
might as
correctly.
well.
Yeah.
Are y'all heard it all?
Just so you know, both all switches are pulled right now. All the switches are in the pulled position.
Yeah, which means we'll have to swiggity swoogity. What that means, I believe, is that on the way back, if we try to reverse to go to the left-hand side and then go up, we're gonna go through the blood slimes room again. But as long as
Well,
we communicate,
Yeah, we'll just not
quickly
have
we can-
Kuranagi pull her lever.
yeah. Well, and then as long as the door stays closed, we'll go around.
Mhm.
Unless it's escaping right now.
Unless it's what?
Escaping right now.
Unpause the
Escape.
game. Or...
I'll unpause the game so y'all can move about.
Move about. I'll go about here.
What if I want to move around instead of moving about, huh?
And remember, communication is key. They can hear you, they can't see you.
And right now,
Yeah?
Youngso is doing soft throat singing just to play with the acoustics.
Of course
Kind of
he
like high
would.
school boys singing the Halo theme song in the bathroom.
So, I'm pretty sure that the door, there's a chance that the door might just still be open when we turn this.
Highly unlikely.
I don't know that for a fact.
It has never been
but-
before.
All the doors close every time we turn something.
Well, either way, we should just be ready to pull the next lever really quickly, just in case. That's all I'm saying. It also might not be that it is open, but it might have moved. I don't remember very well if it could have moved. If we gave it an opportunity to or not. I don't think so. 'Cause we were
No,
in
the
only
last
hallway
thing
I
that
think was
happened
connecting.
was the door shut, and then we had the hallway
Spinny, spinny.
rotate.
Crystal has a map. Moshi Sora made a map that she is looking at right now, and she has notes on it saying where stuff is.
Yeah. basically it would be the equivalent of having copied down the original map we had and then putting down like a few more details.
It's a good map. I'm looking at it right now. It's a pretty good map.
It's got barely anything past what we were originally given. Anyway, we're gonna need one of our gents to pull their lever. I don't think that the blood monster can move without the door being open. But we should try to get this hallway moved into a position where opening the doors isn't going to have our hallway connected to the room that has that blood slime in it. So, if we can get this hallway into a position where it's west and south, that would be ideal.
Okay. Well, I will trust you to take the lead on this. I am here, but I am not feeling well today, so I might be a little bit out of it.
So my only problem here is knowing whether it is Youngso or Daisuke who has the lever that's going to get us into the correct position, but I suppose we can always have them pull their levers again.
I can show you. I remember. If we think about the first room, you can figure out which way the lever moves the doors. Corey, is it okay if I draw on the map really quick and then delete it so that Crystal can see?
Pardon me?
Is it okay if I draw on the map and then delete it so that Crystal can see?
Yeah.
So remember the first chambers that we found. Let's see if I can. Which one's the freehand? The hallway was going like this. Right? That was the original set. We opened the door and then it went like that. And then
I don't see any drawings.
Go to the move over.
Do I need to zoom out?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then and then after that, Youngso's lever turned that hallway from this layout to this way.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the way. Oh my god.
The way.
This is the way.
This is the way. That is the way that Youngso's lever moves rooms, right? And now if I delete those, then Daisuke's moves them in the other direction.
Are you saying then that Youngso's lever moves things counterclockwise and Daisuke's lever moves them clockwise?
I think Youngso's
as seen from above
moves the top piece like to be one of the pieces will face north or south, the top piece. That actually doesn't help at all, does it? I'm gonna doodle over here again. So I can't draw in a space that I can't see, huh? Okay, I'll just
that
draw in
makes sense.
Karnagi's room. So like that is Youngso's, and then currently we are, then there's the other way, which is boonk, boonk. And then there's a combination depending on which way the levers are pulled, right?
All right, so we think
the last time I wrote it down, let me find it in my notes. Whose lever was pulled last? I think
I think it was my lever that was always pulled
your
last.
lever doesn't matter because your lever
Oh,
just
rude.
only does one thing and it opens doors. But the lever that changes the direction of the hallways is what we're trying to remember right now.
You tell
Okay,
you
the
tell
last-
Tarek you tell Shasura Kranagi her lover doesn't matter when an assassin takes her out or she has to go for a potty break and now you're stuck
We
behind closed
literally
doors.
can't go anywhere without Kuranagi's lever.
The last lever that we pulled was Youngso's lever. So if we want to turn back the way back to the blood slime room,
No, we
would
don't.
pull Youngso's lever. If we don't want to turn back to the blood slime room, we would pull Daisuke's lever.
Okay. So you're saying
Because if we pull Youngso's
if
lever, it's
somebody
going to reset us back
pulls
to
their
the way we
lever, then it undoes what their lever last did?
if no, it's the order. So the last action. So this is the last set. I took notes of every lever pull that was made to get us where we are. So it was Daisuke's lever, Youngso's lever, Youngso's lever, Daisuke's lever, Daisuke's lever, Youngso's lever. So if we pull, it's not that it will the last, how do I describe this? The last lever that we pulled was Youngso's lever, which took us from the blood slime room to the position that we are now. So if we pull it
Yes.
again, we will just go back to being connected to the blood slime's room. And then if we pull Daisuke's lever, then we will go back to the place we were before we reached the blood slime room. At that point.
Okay. Then it sounds like we need to have Daisuke pull his lever next, because we don't want to be connected to the room with the blood slime if we want to go
Right.
check a different room.
The thing is that so far, I just in case, because I don't know what weird combination might happen if we pull a lever out of order, if we don't reset the position. I don't know which way we'll turn or if it can work that way. We may be forced to pull Youngso's lever and then Daisuke's lever, but I don't know that for a fact, so we can try it and find out.
So everybody
Well,
can
I'm
hear their
not too
discussion.
concerned about it. I would
Daisuke's
just
like, kind of like
prefer to not be attached to the room with the blood slime the next time we
Agreed.
open the door.
Corey's like, everybody can hear their conversation, and what he's actually
that's
trying to
fine.
get at is that the blood slime has giant ears, and it's listening to our conversation with its big Dumbo ears.
It may, and
it's
that doesn't matter.
Linking through the holes in the wall, trying to get to where we're going to be.
It
That
has
doesn't matter unless it's got some levers in there that it can pull.
it has vibrational sensory organs that it uses to see things around it, and it can.
I bet it can
So
make
you're
a
saying
keyboard
it's a
wet.
Jello jiggler.
So, like Daredevil sight.
It can see words, and it's a quiet place monster is what I'm trying to
And
say.
it can
I
taste
have
metal.
no
It's a
idea. I
Jello
was
jiggler.
completely uninterested in that movie.
The only thing I'm interested in about Quiet Place is those videos I see online of people being like, here is a test to see if me and my cat would survive a quiet place. And then they run with their cat in their arms, and the cat's like, meow!
And I'm like,
no, we would die.
no, I don't even have to watch. I know your cat isn't gonna survive.
Me and Matches will be just fine. Me and L will be like,
Is
out
Matches
blood.
the Blackford one?
yeah.
The gray kitty.
No, you're not fine, because Matches is going to knock shit over, and that's going to make noise.
He did. He knocked over my putty earlier today in the previous,
Yeah.
the earlier live stream. Go check it out.
So,
Aw,
is that
Leo's so
is that the consensus, Crystal? Moshisora, are we gonna have?
I
Gonna go that
think
route?
we should go ahead and check that last room we haven't been to
Okay.
before. I'm afraid we're going to have to come back to that room with the blood slime in it anyway.
Yeah, but at least we'll have done everything we can before then.
Yes.
I mean, if I were a blood speaker, which obviously I'm not, Shifty eyes. But I would definitely put
Which I'm
the
not,
things that are
as far
most
as y'all
important
know.
in the room with the scary blood demon slime thing. But let's just hope that they didn't do that, because that would be inconvenient for us.
It would be.
Yeah, none of us got that message from Corey that said that we have been replaced with a blood speaker.
Yeah, I didn't get anything like that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Nope,
Tarek,
not at all. Not me.
you're supposed to keep that between
And both
me.
Moshi Sora and I managed to eat the entire meal without gaining any taint at all.
I'm definitely
Yeah.
100% okay.
Suspiciously, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well, obviously,
So,
Sora and Narn aren't being replaced by blood speakers. They've been together this entire time.
Yeah, because we can hear them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what
I
they
would
want you to
definitely
think.
never be swayed by my twin sister's words.
Oh,
I was
Howard
thinking
says.
more like.
Howard says blood speakers are super cool. I would have played one if Corey would have allowed me. You will get your chance, Howard. We have to do a Adventures in Rokugan game, and blood speaker is a player class in it. We'll get you. We will get you.
I would totally play one.
Okay. Moving on, though.
I have.
Okay,
Okay.
so would you like to do the honors, Mushisora, and tell who to pull? What?
It sounds like Daisuke is going to be the person who needs to pull the lever next.
All right, Daisuke, you know what to do.
Crunch. All right.
Crunch.
Doors close.
They
And
were already
just,
closed.
I want to specify this.
I
Naren's
think.
gonna
Oh no,
add.
they weren't. Because we
Please be ready just in case. Youngso.
Big stretchy. Hand is on lever.
Okay, we're ready for you, Kuranagi.
Okay.
I'm not ready.
Oops, I just drew.
Hold on. All of the...
Wah?
Yes, they're all ready.
I disappeared. Where'd I go?
Flip the switch.
I'm stuck somewhere.
Oh, hold on.
You
got
you
stuck.
disappeared
You
into
got
the
stuck.
black.
You got stuck in the other room. How did that happen? Whoops. Hold on. I gotta change layers and stuff. There.
Yeah, we really need to be in that 4 square area that composes the corner.
Okay.
No, I think I fucked up. I was trying to delete a drawing I accidentally made while trying to move my token, and that must have done
The
something.
room turns around you two ladies, and now you're in a different orientation. What is the next action?
We're ready for you, Kuranagi.
Yeah, I pull the lever.
Okay. Clank, clank,
Surprise, ooze.
clank, clank, clank. I'm gonna open your guys' door last. Clank.
I
Our
wish you could
guys'
intimidate-
door.
You know, we could. Did we strife out that previous ooze? Did it get compromised? I don't remember.
It may have.
The door's all open.
We gave it quite a bit of strife, assuming we could, and then it started running off. So it may have taken enough strife to retreat for a little while.
I don't know what we could say to an ooze that would strife it out, except maybe like, your mother was a blood clot.
So you hear all the doors open, and afterwards you hear the footsteps of people.
Uh-oh.
Not Moshi Sora and Naren, but Ida Youngso, Doji Daisuke, Shisora Kuranagi. The doors all open, and then you don't hear the normal squelching sound. You just hear the footsteps and then the voices of. You think that you hope it's the footsteps of your friends, but you do hear their voices as they're talking about the stuff.
Did we hear footsteps?
No,
Naren and Sora?
he said
Just
the
those
others,
three.
everybody else but you two. Regardless, Kuranagi's gonna like slink into a corner behind the stairs and pull out a knife. Just in
I
case.
wouldn't be surprised to not have that blood slime moving around, because I'm pretty sure that's a spot that's guarding, and it's not supposed to leave.
If it's guarding that spot, then that's where we're gonna have to go.
Yeah.
Probably.
But from here, we should head straight north, which means come back into the corner with me, and I think we need to have
Young
So pull the lever. All right, Young So, ready?
Ready?
Did you pull it?
Pull.
All right. Clank, all the doors close. And now it's time for me to change all of the rooms again. Oops, I gotta go
Change
here.
the halls.
Yep, change the halls.
You really should have a button that just does that.
I gotta do them all individually. I wish I could make macros, but
Sorry.
You're fine.
Kind of cute.
I get like random hiccups. It's the weirdest thing. I don't hiccup. I just hiccup once or twice, and then I'm done, and then they don't
Yeah,
happen
me
anymore.
too.
all right.
And people
Is that
are
like a
always
normal
like,
thing?
"Did you
Are you
just?"
okay?
Yep.
Everybody
Yeah.
hears.
You need some water? No, I'm fine.
Everybody hears the grinding of the rooms changing once again. And then they stop.
Okay, Kurunagi.
Okie dokie. I scurry out from behind the staircase and go and flip the switch again.
Okay. The switch is flipped.
But the door's not open.
Hold on.
We
You
might
hear
be opening it still.
you hear the squishy squelching of slime movement.
Oh, okay. It's moving.
Because we did just open up the passageway to its room back to the area we were in and opened the door.
Yep.
You are now in a room, much like all of the others, except in the middle of this room here, there is a pedestal. And on that pedestal, stone pedestal, there is a stone hand. And in that stone hand is clutching a curved, ritualistic knife with a wooden, with like, it looks like a tree branch for a handle.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed. This
Do you believe this is what we were here for?
maybe
Moshisora?
what we came for.
That will reveal the prize. Perhaps this is the prize. I suspected it would have been, I don't know, a heart, but I suppose for something referred to as the Carapace cutter, a knife makes sense.
Okay, so it looks like a ritual dagger with a curved blade.
Wargiz,
It
gasp!
does?
It's the thing from
That's
the thumbnail
awesome.
art. Yes, it is the thing from the thumbnail art.
I'd love to take a look at it.
Well, we'll have to bring it back for you.
Okay,
Same knife.
ritual dagger with a curved blade and a wooden handle, right?
Right.
I would like to take a nice close look at that and see if it seems to be magical or metaphysical in some way with a theology check.
Make a theology check, TN3. You can use, I mean, what can you use here?
Certainly fire for theorize seems good.
So,
Air for analyze.
you can use void for sense. You can use air for analyze.
Okay.
Would Naren be able to offer some assistance to Moshisora in this task?
Do you have No,
No, it would be unskilled assistance.
Yeah, you can give unskilled.
I could.
Like-
But Naren does have a magic weapon, and she has Benton's blessing, which might,
Benton's blessing's
I
not
might be
going to
able to
help
help
you.
as long as
That's
it's
for
just a talking
relationship
thing.
stuff.
But you can see, like,
Well, it lets you be insightful about art, so I'm stretching it to say that she's
You're-
being
Okay.
insightful about an artifact.
you look on the other side and you're like, oh, there's a character over on this side in the, inlaid
That's why I'm
here.
not doing the role. I'm just trying to be helpful, okay?
I have
Let me
theology.
be.
If they
But you're
explain
not
it out
here.
It's true. You do have to justify. The rules say you have to justify how you're helping, and the game master has to.
Exactly. That's all I was trying to do. Just trying to be flavorful.
If they were to explain what they're looking at out loud, could I assist with my theology knowledge?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to use Void to sense its powers.
All right.
Don't forget to add your assistance, however the fuck you do that, because I don't remember.
Because there's a
I don't know
little
how to do the
plus
unskilled.
minus that says, oh, wait, you're not skilled
Yeah,
assistant,
I'm not skilled.
so I just add another ring die?
Ring?
Yes. You add another.
Yeah,
ring
okay.
die.
TN3. Will I get anything extra for bonus successes?
Not for bonus successes, but opportunities to give you other types of information. I
Yeah.
can definitely do.
Okay, I have a success and one opportunity. As in, enough successes to pass the TN.
Okay. This is what you're going to get. This is the Carapace cutter. This is what you were sent down here to find. It is a knife. And the first thing you notice about it, using your void sense, is that it has the unholy quality. In a scene in which you use an item that has the unholy quality, you suffer the afflicted condition.
Oh.
So don't use it unless you really need to.
Or, I guess Jade can
Electric
counteract
Jade.
that.
You can
Temporarily.
yes, until the jade is destroyed from your.
Yeah. It says at the end of a scene where you use it.
Unholy weapons ignore all resistances possessed by otherworldly beings.
Like
So-
a sacred item as well,
Yes.
right?
Yes. But there are some items. This not only goes through resistances, but if something is of unworldliness, this thing will do like a plus 10 deadliness to it.
Wow, that's scary.
So it's plus 10 deadliness on otherworldly beings.
That's correct. As
It is
if they were
kind of-
unconscious. If you hit an otherworldly being with it, they split open like a banana.
Gross.
It is kind of a perfect weapon for Kuranagi, but also a little bit too perfect because we don't need her going over to the dark side.
Okay, at the end of the
She's already 1 foot in
you
there.
become afflicted.
You don't want to see Kuranagi do a nosedive?
I will catch you by the foot, bitch. Don't even.
Now you gotta
Matt,
figure
you're
out.
muted. I just see you waggling your eyebrows.
Now you guys gotta figure out why they gave this knife to you.
They?
Okay.
You
It
mean
ignores
she, right?
She, yes.
Her?
Her.
The librarian.
They? Is she non-binary or are we walking into a trap?
Okay, it ignores resistances from otherworldly beings. Otherworldly beings take +10 deadliness from it. And at the end of a scene in which it's used, you become afflicted. That was it, right?
Mm-hmm. So go ahead and read the blood library notes. I'll show it to everybody.
Yes, please. It's far easier for you to put it up than for me to go find it.
So hopefully, this can give you a clue about the item that you have, and point you in the direction of what the next thing you may or may. I don't know. We'll see what you come up with.
We may want to go back to the slime room, because as I reread this, I'm not certain, but the middle paragraph says, obtaining the Tower of Blood used by Mao Tsukai in the past, including the great Uchiban, who hid his heart in the labyrinth below before his tomb was finished. And then the great sage repurposed the blood maze, which is just another synonym for labyrinth, to keep the Carapace cutter, the same knife which was used to tear apart Akuma. So we found the Carapace cutter. I think in the blood slime room might be like the spawn point. For all the blood slimes, might be a spawn point for blood slimes, because I don't know, there's like a demon's heart there or something.
Could be. I think we probably need to visit it anyway.
Yeah, so we might have to go there now.
But now that we have this, hopefully it should be easier. And I believe we both have Jade on us, correct?
I have Jade, but it is damaged.
Okay, mine is not. But we only have to worry about becoming afflicted by it every now and then. It should take a while. We shouldn't have to worry about it bringing us all the way into Tainted. At least not immediately.
I would be careful with it. I don't do you know of any way to cure someone who is afflicted?
I believe the spell Path to Inner Peace can remove that affliction. Let me check my notes.
While she's doing that,
I
Matt,
can't do it myself, but I think Kuronagi might be able to.
Matt, James, Tarek, do your characters have any thoughts on the passages that you were given?
Desuke can only take guesses about about the rotation of the rooms. Like for me, I don't have very good memory, especially if I can't see all the other passages like going back and forth. So I'm only going to be making baseless assumptions.
James?
You might not have to fight the slime. Just give it some blood.
Tarek, does Kuronagi have anything to say? I think Tarek's dead.
Okay.
Beware the sanguine slime. Make an offering to it as well to sate it for a time before it moves again.
Corey, if I were to make a roll,
I'm assuming that you may not actually be able to kill the slime permanently.
Yeah, it may just...
That
might not be another one. It might just be the one that slinked off.
Could be.
Kind of like it disappeared.
It may have...
We didn't see it die, technically.
It may have just come back in a new body.
I also have a worry about the last sentence in the first paragraph. Would a forest of blood be enough power to hold a god within the palm of your hand? That
We are in a forest of blood.
Because to me, that basically sounds like the place we are, and the fact that there's basically a god held in a tree here.
That would
That
be
they might
Akuma
need
mentioned in the
that
second one.
dagger to kill Akuma. That it might raise Akuma again.
I'm wondering something as well at this point, which is the slime disappeared, the one that we thought we killed, and then another one showed up in the room, but the sanguine slime sounds very singular. So I think it just returned to the room, which means if we fight it in that chamber, it's just going to return to that chamber if we manage to defeat it. So I
Could
think
be.
we
There's also
might
a
be forced to
possibility.
make an offering to it at this point because we're so close to it.
The question is, what kind of offering do you make to a slime?
Blood.
Blood.
That's what it says. A
There's
sacrifice
also
of
the
blood is
possibility
necessary.
that the heart of the great Luchaban is still there.
Luchaban?
James, I'll say this. Nobody needs to roll for this. The tomb of Ichiban is a legend. Everybody knows about it. It's like a kid's, be careful or Ichiban will get you kind of thing,
Yeah,
right?
if you're a
Yeah.
bad boy,
You'll nibble
Luchaban
your
will-
toes off and
will
sleep.
cause a rain
Well,
of blood to turn you into a
Everybody
blood
knows that that he's buried within the tomb of Ichiban, and that if there's something here of his, it's not anything that's of value. Everything's in the tomb that he built.
Or at least we know that.
Yeah, that's. You might be
Well,
right though.
it's-
There might be something here.
It's the section that says who hid his heart in the labyrinth below before his tomb was finished.
Before the tomb of Ichiban was finished.
Yeah, the Tomb of Ichiban was the thing that Rokugan made to trap him so that we would not be subjects to his wanton desires anymore. He,
Which means-
to try to sidestep that, built this place apparently to hide his heart so that they couldn't fully kill him.
So it's possible his heart is still here.
True.
A chance.
Well, that's what we're looking for, right? We're looking for the heart of a blood speaker. Perhaps we may
Well,
get
we're-
something a little bit more than we bargained for.
If it's Ichiban's heart that we're looking for, that's different from your sister's, at least. Maybe you can keep your sister alive and kill Ichiban.
I still don't know how I feel about her. She is a blood speaker. And they're
But
doing
she's
terrible
apparently your
things,
kin.
but perhaps they're keeping further evil from reaching the rest of Rokugan. I couldn't
Maybe.
really say for sure.
All I know is that we are likely going to have to go back to that room, and I believe at this point it would be unwise to continue battling with the slime if it does simply return to the room. If there is a artifact as powerful as Ichiban's heart in this dungeon, perhaps it is the source of the slimes.
Generation.
Mm-hmm. That is my concern. We may have to make an offering to it, lest we be stuck in a battle that we cannot win.
Well, I am willing
An
to
offer
use
of
the
blood, though.
Carapace
Oh,
cutter
my.
to see how well it works against the slime. If it doesn't seem to be taking it down any more quickly than we were able to take it down before, perhaps it would be best to offer a little blood.
We can, if you feel comfortable with that, we can attempt. But please remember that it destroyed one of my weapons. So you will need to be very cautious with how you use it. If such an artifact, tainted though it may be, would be wisest to not destroy accidentally.
Wait, what if the sacrifice is an item?
The
What if
note
it
we
likes to
received
eat-
from the library says that a sacrifice of blood is necessary.
Only if you make mistakes.
Perhaps.
But to sate it for a time, a sacrifice might be necessary. And if this thing destroys weapons, like you're saying, or items, maybe it wants an item?
It destroyed my item and then did
Disappeared?
try to flee, but I'm not certain if that What good is an item to it? I figured a blood slime would be sated by blood.
It may only be that a sacrifice of blood is needed if we get stuck in one of the rooms. Who knows? After all, we have had times when all of the levers have been immobile.
Make an offering to it as well to sate it for a time before it moves again. I believe blood is what is necessary to sate the monster.
Could be.
It could keep it from moving, yes.
Remind me what the bleeding condition does again.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's really bad.
If you keep strife on a roll, you take a critical hit.
Equal to the amount of
fatigue you have.
Yes.
So if the reason I'm asking is because if one of us is going to have to make a blood offering to the slime, Naurin can't really use the unholy weapon to try to stab it because she'll break her jade and then she can be tainted really easily.
That's partly why I said I could do it. I have undamaged jade and my fatigue is currently at 0.
Let me finish my thought real quick.
Okay.
The reason I'm saying that is because you are more important to be able to fight right now than me, because I have a bunch of crap that's going to break. You have flame sword and also artifact that you can use better, which means if you're bleeding, that is going to be really bad for us because then it's going to be hard for you to make attacks. Whereas I can assist you, right? That's my point. And also you can potentially, I think you have a higher medicine than Naurin does.
Probably, I have 2.
2. I think I just upped mine to 2. Did I? I don't know if I did that yet. I did. I just raised mine to 2. And so we're tied now.
By the way, cleansing rite can remove the afflicted status. I do have that.
Perfect.
And I'm not sure. Kuranagi, do you have cleansing rite? Do you know that ritual?
I do not.
Kuranagi, would you like a void point?
I would love one.
All right, you hear footsteps coming down the stairs.
Oh no, they're looking for us.
No, only Kuranagi hears the footsteps coming down the stairs.
Okay, because it's not
I just
echoing
It's
through
not
yet.
in the room yet. Yeah. Huh?
I whisper into one of the holes. Y'all gotta move.
We have to get to the room quickly, or we have to return to the others. And then
You see a light coming.
I'm going to try to hide.
Okay.
Or you know what? I have a different idea.
Naurin is going to very quickly tug Sora into the hallway, because the last thing we want to do is be stuck in here if someone goes into that room and starts pulling levers.
Well,
I'm going to look like
Also-
the blood speaker who created that shit monster.
we need to be in the hallway anyway, no matter what we're doing next, because we just got the thing.
Yeah, I just mean we definitely don't want to be stuck in that room if something happens, so
Yeah.
it would be better to be in a hallway than the cutoff room.
I'll be right back.
Ooh. Gonna be invisible.
No,
Oh.
I'm going to look like someone else, which
Okay.
is, like I just said, the blood speaker who created the shit monster.
Excellent.
And I am going to sound like him as well.
Sounds good.
That's a lot of strife.
Coming down
Okay.
the stairs to see you is the blood speaker who summoned the shit monster.
I was just about to say, it's about to be the blood speaker who summoned the shit monster.
Spider-Man moment. I was gonna say the librarian, but I was like, oh, I don't want to fuck over the librarian. You know who I didn't want to fuck over? The shit monster guy. Damn it. Should have known it was gonna be him coming down.
All right.
Well, we're
He's
fucked.
always getting into the shit.
He'll pull out a knife instantly
You better kill
and
this
say,
guy.
oh, wait. Dude,
Nani?
he doesn't have a knife. He has an obsidian-edged katana. He pulls that motherfucker out and says,
Okay, I pull out, as he does that, I pull out a Kusarigama, and I am about to silence him.
He will begin to talk if you want to silence him before that. I don't know. You want to roll initiative?
Yes, let's roll initiative.
Okay,
I would like
let's,
to silence him
Kuronagi is
so
an
good.
assassin, and she wishes to do the assassin thingy.
All right.
Which is assassing.
Assessing. Ass
I'm assuming
assessing.
this character isn't a minion, though. right?
Sora's ass assessing.
Oh, yeah,
No,
she
he's not a
would.
minion.
Which is why she's torn as to whether this place is heaven or hell.
It's both. It hurts so good.
Come on, baby, make it hurt so good. Sometimes love don't feel
Good
like
song.
it should, yeah.
Hurts so
So happy that Kuronagi is the one in the entry hallway, and she's our freaking party assassin. Never been happier, Osili, about.
Yeah, probably by the end of this dungeon excursion, there's gonna be like a pile of bodies like on one end of the stairs.
Should I feel slightly insulted or honored that you don't actually think of me as a shinobi?
This-
I'm not sure.
This area is very dark,
Do you
right?
have
Hey, we know you're the bard.
like,
That's what you want to
silent
be.
assassination?
So he's holding a He's
Yes.
got a lantern
We didn't know that.
Uh-huh.
in one hand, and he's
Behind
holding his
this-
katana in the other.
Behind this thing is darkness, though, right?
Sure,
Behind
yeah.
the staircase? Okay, I skulk.
Okay. That's great.
Keep that. Don't break that lantern. We need that.
How much vigilance do I need to break your skulk?
4.
Well,
He could.
yeah, he's got 4.
Okay.
Wow.
But you go first, anyways.
Okie dokie.
Kill him.
I will hop out to here and do a silencing stroke on him.
A silencing stroke.
Yeah.
Silencing
Hello?
I will
strike.
spend a
Nobody
boy point.
expects the Spanish Inquisition.
I thought you were into women.
Silencing strokes. So this guy's going to go.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's
He's gonna
cut
smell
right
toast.
through his larynx.
I'm gonna bring up all the Maho
Have a
techniques.
stroke and be unable to talk afterwards.
He's having a
Oh.
stroke.
Kurnagi's about to get revenge for the ship monster incident that we shall never speak about. Actually,
Leo's so
Ever again.
funny.
You are the one who keeps bringing it up.
but Seely, we pledged to not talk about it in character. Okay.
Oh, James, you want to roll initiative too, by the way?
I don't know why, considering I can't get there.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. You're connected to Kuranagi's room right now, which means
And the doors
you
are
could
open.
enter that
Okay,
room.
so I guess I can.
You just can't.
just
could
outed
see
The
it.
door's
Kuranagi's
open.
Look, I
There's a
got
light
so
in
many
there right
windows
now.
open right now that with my character sheet, the blood library notes, that I can't really see the map at the moment.
I know.
You can hear that something's happening to Kuronagi, though, probably. Right, Corey?
Well, yeah, Kuronagi said somebody was coming.
Okay.
Didn't she?
I did indeed do that.
Yeah.
Someone's coming.
I said, y'all need to hurry. Someone is coming.
Okay. I will
Okay.
whisper to Naurin very quietly so nobody hears us outside of this room. Maybe we should move in to the room to the west, just in case they need to move the hallways to get us there. Who can say what might happen, but we should be prepared.
Okay. They are going to get the silence condition.
All right.
They will take 4 points of damage. And I will do a critical strike equal to the severity of my deadliness plus the opportunity spent. So equal to 4.
Wow. Cool technique, bro.
And they will be silenced for 2 turns.
Okay, so what's the TN of my what's the TN, or I'm sorry, what's the deadliness of your weapon?
4.
Plus any opportunity?
That's it. That's the total.
Okay. And I'll keep that. And
As I smack him with
finalize
the
this.
blade on a chain.
I'll apply my strife. Okay. I will absorb it. Get my armor will get the damage condition from that. And I will use my opportunity to move within striking distance of you.
I don't like that.
Okay, well I can't cast any Maho. That sucks.
Really good,
I
actually.
need chant
I know.
to do
That's
that.
why I was like, this is not good. He can summon shit monsters. I don't know that I want to deal with a shit monster right now.
Yeah,
You're good on water stance, right, Tarek?
Yeah, okay on water stance.
he's on silencing stroke is a air. You should be on air stance.
I'm on air stamp right now.
I'm gonna move to air stance because that sucked, and I don't want that to happen to me again.
Is he holding his sword in one hand or 2?
In one hand because he has to hold his lantern in the other.
Okay, good.
Youngso, you're up.
I will use like a ghost to as a movement and scheme action. And TN2 fitness error water check. I'm on water already, and I'm hoping that I'm successful and get 2 opportunities.
Okay, like a ghost, move 1 additional range man. Ignores any effective terrain you pass through. So this is
Hence
awesome.
The darkness Since
Yeah.
I'm in darkness, I'm going to ignore the darkness.
That's perfect. That works.
Oh, good. Exactly what I hoped for. In addition to the 2 opportunities, means that he does not hear me coming. I am absolutely silent.
Awesome. Okay.
Youngso could pull his lever before he goes, too.
No,
If
or
we
he
shouted
can't
it to him.
leave.
At which point I can't go.
Hmm?
If I pull the lever, I can't
That's
go.
true.
The door's
Shit.
closed.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm
Well,
stuck in
you're
this room
closer.
alone.
You're closer, so it's better for you to go. So you just go.
So
that's
for every range band, you're going to move 3 squares. I got squares here, not hexes, because it was easier for the rotating of the...
Yeah, makes sense.
so. Let me hang on a sec. Let me see here. This thing. 1 range down and plus 1 additional. I don't have enough successes to get more than 1 range band of movement. Dang it. But I am on water, so I will have done the 1 range band movement before activating like a ghost and then getting into the hallway here with like a ghost.
Okay. You move 1 range band. Yeah. That's right. So you get 2 range bands of movement. If you're on water stance, you get another action that has nothing to do with movement.
It can be movement if you want it to be.
And it cannot have dice rolling have anything to do with it. So you can like pull out a weapon. But it can't be a movement action because like a ghost is a movement action. And a scheme
Yeah,
action.
I'll go ahead and be pulling out my katana.
Good. Okay.
Wish I had gotten a few more successes there, but oh well.
Time to attack. Time to attack. You're not on air stance. You are on air stance. Okay.
I'm on air stance.
Time to attack myself. This is me I'm attacking.
He just really doesn't like himself, so that's why.
Wish he could say something about it, but he can't.
He should meet the Sage of Thorns.
I mean, if you were somebody who only could summon a shit demon,
Wow.
you wouldn't feel that great about yourself. Because it means you're kind of a shitty person.
I mean, some people summon shit demons several times a day.
And they're shitty too.
It is actually TN4 to hit me, by the way.
Why is it TN4?
Because at rank
Expand-
4 plus, you get +2 to your TN on air stance instead of just +1.
Really? Is that a
Yep,
thing?
that's true.
I didn't know
Oh.
that.
You're at range 4 or further from him?
No, I'm rank 4.
Oh,
At rank
rank
4.
It
4.
says that on the stance too.
It does.
Plus
Oh,
2 at rank 4. I didn't know that. That's so cool.
I still hit you.
Okay.
Yeah, you did. You still hit me.
Yeah.
Like your school rank is 4, is that what that means?
Yep.
Okay.
Once
your
your school
school
rank
rank
is
is
4, plus 1
You can defend
TN of
yourself
attack
better
and
on
scheme
rank.
actions at rank
On-
4
on-
and
on-
higher.
I haven't looked at that.
So
I didn't know
you
it changed.
will take 4 points of damage.
Minus my
And
armor.
I'll keep an additional
Nice.
black die,
Okay,
ring
that's,
die
like,
set
way
to
better.
opportunity on my next martial check.
Sounds good.
Wow. Air ring actually improves when you get to a higher school rank.
Why do
The
why
others
does nothing else
don't.
improve?
Because nothing else causes you to have a bonus to your TN to be hit.
Kuronagi, it's your turn.
Or to other TNs. They just do other things.
Fire technically does, but by the time you're that rank, you already have a lot of extra dice, so extra strife is automatically improving things.
I am going to swap to water stance for the turn.
Okay.
I am going to use an action to apply poison to my dagger, or to my Kusarigama, and I'm going to then attack him with silent elimination.
All right.
Silent but deadly. What are you laughing
And I kind
about,
of want to
Corey?
spend another void on this, and I will be out of
Silent
all
but
void.
deadly versus the shitty summoner.
Yeah, that's right. That's what Tarek is using. A silent emanation.
Oh yes. What the fuck?
What just happened?
A lot.
Will he release the evil from within again? That's the
Okay, I
question.
don't want all that strife, so I'm just gonna take this.
Tarek's dog hit me with a silent but deadly while we were cuddling on the bed earlier.
Okay,
You remember, you get to reduce
I'm
your strife
doing-
by 1 from this.
I did. Okay, so I hit.
Right.
The target is now immobilized and silenced and is pulled into range band 0 of you. If the target
Okay.
chooses to perform an attack action, they must use martial arts unarmed, targeting you. And they must increase the TN of these checks by 1.
So good.
I also spend an opportunity to make the target suffer 2 strife and 2 fatigue. And let me know if their fatigue exceeds their endurance as a result, because if so, they go unconscious in addition to being incapacitated.
No.
Damn.
Not quite.
Okay,
But
close.
But you silenced him again, right?
He is silenced
Good.
again and immobilized. So he can't leave.
Go to sleep.
Yes. And if I choose to make a
An
attack
attack,
action,
you have to attack me with your hands.
how
instead
long
of
does
your
this
sword.
last?
Until my next turn, basically, I think.
Okay, that's what I think too.
Around, yeah.
And their
Makes
their
sense.
TN is increased by 1.
Yes, it doesn't say, but yeah.
It doesn't say, but that's what it does.
Okay.
It's permanent until they're dead.
So I'm like standing on top of his knees with the chain wrapped around his throat, pulling like, you fucking asshole.
Die
Oh,
already.
so he'll take my damage, I think. Right?
No,
Doesn't
he doesn't
take
take damage from this.
Okay, but he will take 2 fatigue and 2 strike.
That's
because of the
exactly what he
opportunity.
does take. Yes.
He's just like,
Okay, Young So.
Well, I'm
Kurnagi's
going to
so
try
cool.
the like a ghost again. See if I can get further.
Almost makes you want to kiss her, doesn't it, Sora?
almost.
Oh, I tried.
She's just being real nice and welcoming.
I
to
did
us
my
all.
best.
Dang, great roll.
Not a good wingman. I'm sorry.
I mean, we broke up for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She wasn't
Kurnagi's
so
too
cute.
short.
Yeah, that's the reason.
All right,
I
I
mean,
am
I-
still
You're for a
perfectly
long time.
silent,
It's
Showing
not the
back what you
height.
and I get another range band, so I get to move 3 this time.
Sure.
Is that sort of
Plus
saying
the
there's still
water
an opportunity?
if I want to go more.
You're on air, so no.
I'm on water.
Oh, it says air. It says you rolled an
It did
air.
say
When I
rolled
click
on
like
air.
a ghost, it auto defaults to that. I'm on water, and both apply.
Oh no,
You
no, no!
can't-
You can't make an air
no,
roll
if
on water
you're
stance.
using a technique that uses a certain ring, then
Yes,
that's the
have
I
stance
said
you're
on
that
on.
that.
like a ghost defaults to air, but both air and water work. So it's since those two
Okay.
rings are the same,
You can change-
everything is the same.
You can
You
still
can change
change
that.
it.
There's a drop down menu.
Yes,
in your
I
roll.
know. I just failed to click it this time.
Got it. Got it. Okay.
Makes sense though.
But everything
But
else
they're
is the
both the
same. We don't
same
have to
for
redo
you?
anything. So that's 1. Then 1, 2, 3. That's the second
Okay.
one. And
Stop right there before you move. Okay, you can move forward. You see 2 Kobayashis grappling
Oh,
each other with
God.
chains and swords. You don't know which Kobayashi is the real Kobayashi. There's just 2 of them, and they're
Well, I can't do
fighting.
anything that I can't do
Tarek?
anything that involves a roll, and I am 100% silent. So neither one of them is completely aware of me. So I think I'm going to forfeit the free action that water gives me at this point, just because I want to see what's going on and try to figure out which one's which.
Can
What
always
Youngso
take a
does know is
calming
which
breath if it'll
Kobayashi
help.
uses a chain weapon.
Yeah, but-
What I will say is only one of us can talk, motherfucker. So I'm trying to convince him it's you.
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
While
I
he
just
sees
have
2
to.
Kobayashis,
Kuranagi may glance over and see me on her next turn.
there is no reason to believe that Kuranagi is the other Kobayashi right now. There's just 2 Kobayashis. They're both using strange weapons.
It's very funny.
There's no. Both of them might be bad guys. Both of them
Could be.
might be good guys. And also like, yeah, you don't know if their weapons got exchanged or that this entire scene that you're seeing right now might totally be an illusion. That nothing you're seeing is real.
Hence why the
Mean
wisest
myself in my
course of
dream.
action is what I am
to
taking.
do nothing.
Wisest
also
course of
would know that-
action.
That
Let's see what
Kuranagi's
happens.
usual MO is to get away first.
Not
to
strangle
engage.
somebody on
Yeah.
her own.
She's not usually the type to engage first thing, unless she has no other option.
Is that why
Now-
her and Sora broke up? Did she like propose? And didn't work out well.
Now,
Sora
as far as
proposed and
issues,
Kuranagi was
people
like,
off in the
"Do not
rest of
engage."
Heroes, they heard me take 3 steps a round ago and then nothing.
James is on the ceiling.
I learned from my horse.
Spider horse,
Just
spider
about
horse
to say.
does whatever a spider horse.
Like
I
I
wasn't
said
even in that
before,
session, and
horses
yet
are
we keep
better at
making this-
stealth because they've got twice as many legs.
Okay, here we go. Kobayashi is going to bite the other Kobayashi.
Ouchies.
An extra +1 on the TN though, right? Because of the
Yep,
thing.
TN4.
Nom.
TN5, right? Air stance
No,
and
no,
then.
no, I'm not on
Oh, yes.
air stance. I'm on water
Oh,
stance.
Yeah,
you
he's not on air
swapped.
stance. So it's actually TN3.
Seth, I'm pretty sure you were in that session because that was a
was
conversation.
No,
a
that
long
wasn't.
time ago.
That was a
In-
long ass
in-
time ago, and it's on YouTube somewhere. I didn't even know you guys yet when that happened.
I thought it was from the Blood of the Lioness because the short is involving Corey and Tarek's voices.
It's me
I
and
don't know
Corey,
what
but
you're
it's in the
talking
game
about.
sessions where it was me, Corey, Howard, Matt, and Crystal.
Yeah.
At the time,
We were not there yet.
it was back when we were all Ronin.
Well, if Corey was using the same voice he did for this character in Blood of the Lioness and was referring to you, Tarek, as brother, so hence my confusion.
Oh, are we talking about
Your perv voice.
my
That's
parents?
Corey's like evil man voice, though.
It's a little pervy guy voice, actually.
Yeah, a little pervy guy.
Because he kind of used the
this isn't
same
good.
voice for Naren's husband, so that's just his little pervy guy
This
voice.
is very not good.
Oh, all those successes
I've-
and opportunities? Yeah.
I've made it into the panty drawer.
Get out! Bad!
Gross.
Stop sniffing.
I was gonna say not that I wouldn't sell panties.
Bite is range 0, damage 0. So Kuronagi, you will take 2 points of damage,
Which my armor will absorb.
and then you'll
Luckily.
take a critical hit with a deadliness of 3.
Why did he have to go for my nipple, though? That's what I'm.
Pervy little guy.
Because it was
Yeah.
right
Yeah,
there.
stop that.
You little shit eater
This is a-
son of a.
Supposed to be a PG stream. You put that
How
mouth
dare
away.
This is
you.
gonna turn into that cartoon where Ganon and Link fight with memories.
What?
Oh, I've showed this to you.
Could be.
I have showed this to you.
Cyber Samurai Sunday after dark, guys. This is what happens.
Yeah.
I'm
I
removing
hope
2 strike
you're
from
at a
myself.
lower
by the
latitude
way.
than us because it's after dark for you,
Yeah.
but it's not for us.
Pay us so we can afford to commission Matt
So-
and give all of the guys big boobs.
So I
all the
reduce
boy
it.
characters.
I reduce it to 1, and I take my armor takes the
Damage
the damage.
Yep.
But since it's durable, it loses durable.
Okay.
Right.
Yep, that's correct.
Excellent.
As he
broke
tears
your
into
armor.
your armor with his teeth, pulling out
Just rip
straps.
one of your leather straps. Like,
And then Kuronagi later discovers, oh no, I'm into this shit.
Kuronagi
No,
later
I'm
finds
not-
out
What
that
do
she
you
has
mean
rage.
later?
Her and Nalrin are in different camps on this thing, and Kuronagi just like, thank Christ that I added the extra padding on the armor. Otherwise, I might get rabies.
And might have
basically.
lost a nipple.
And lost some flesh in this game.
Kuronagi, how long does your illusion last?
Until the end of the scene.
All right. Well, you are still Kobayashi.
I was looking to see if there was a way to drop
To
it
drop
too,
it?
but it does not say that I can dismiss the effects.
Nope.
You just
persist for a
are
scene.
him for now.
But I mean, if you need to convince James of who you are, remember the code that we came up with for there are ninjas around. You could probably say that and prove him who you are.
Cantaloupe?
No, that's our safe word, honey.
Nipple play was that the stake here, okay? I had to guess. Okay,
Yes. So good.
The safe word is cantaloupe.
yeah. I need to know it just in case nipple biting comes into play. You know?
He's not the one biting nipples either.
Okay, shit. Shit. Okay,
You've talked about
I am.
how you abuse your pet in the past.
Yeah. What happens when both people look like not the hero, but both look like the bad guy. And they're like, no, attack me, or him, or how does that work?
Well, remember, I made us come up with a safe phrase for subtle, and I made everybody write it down. I forced everyone to write it down.
Really? I don't remember this.
Or is it still your voice coming out of your mouth?
No, it sounds like Kobayashi.
No,
too.
I sound exactly like Kobayashi.
This is a duplicant.
Duplicant. Oh, this is great. I love it.
I mean, you know enough of my character's things that you could just mention something about me that there's no way this dude would know, and I'd be like, okay, that's the right one.
Yeah, but what if the other guy also says something like that? Unfortunately, can't talk right now, but
he can just repeat it after, same vein.
All I gotta say is prison, Ryoko Ori.
It's like, Ida Youngso, I'm obviously the real guy. I slept with your wife. Only you would know that.
And Youngso's like, I'm not married.
I
You're
don't
dead.
have a wife. Never have.
Okay. It's Kobayashi's done.
Yeah, I'm swapping to air stance. I am
Kuranagi's
going to try to stab him real good.
Yeah.
Cha real nice.
Push it real good. Into his chest.
Oh Christ.
That's so many
do any of
blank
my-
dice.
Does keen hearing help me here, or
No.
affective harmlessness? He doesn't think I would rip his head off, does he?
You're him.
Exactly.
I mean, you're already tussling with him, so I think affective harmlessness has already gone out the window.
He's on air stance, so his TN is 4, so that will miss.
You think, unless I roll an extra explosive.
Oh.
Booyah. That will hit, sir.
Oh.
Ooh. Okay.
They'll take another 4 points of damage,
All right.
and that is all I can do for this go.
Except
I
maybe
will
announce the youngster
I
or
will
something.
angle around him to the his backside. I'm still in range 0
You're
with
gonna
him.
bite his backside?
Yeah,
Actually,
angle around
no.
to his
Fuck.
backside.
I did the wrong thing there. Well, that's my mistake.
So you're still remaining in range 0?
I'm still in range 0, I guess. But I look at Youngso and I put I interpose his body between us.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn, I guess.
Okay.
Can you say anything to let me know which one's which?
I just say, stab him!
Oh, great. It's totally not like I
what
came up with a
else
safe
is he
word and
All right,
forced
Youngso,
everyone
you're
to
up.
write it down.
You're up. Kobayashi just
Great.
yelled to stab him. That's cool.
Stab
hate
the
you.
other him.
I do. I hate you.
Is this a trick? I don't know.
Cantaloupe.
Fire hose! Fire hose! Fire hose!
Yeah.
Is that y'all's safe word?
No, it just popped into my head.
The cow.
It is now.
My
No,
favorite jokes
don't
on
know
the
it's
safe word
not.
thing
Which,
is
so I can't
like my safe
attack.
word is keep going.
Obviously, your senses can't be trusted. Gouge out your eyes.
Oh, God.
He'll-
Kill your parents, Tracy. I will, God.
We
I'm
just
going to go
started
ahead and-
watching the
my
most
word section
recent.
is so full that it took out any reference that I had to safe word.
I'm going to
So I
switch
don't-
to
I don't
void.
remember that one.
Okay.
And then they're both armed, right?
Yes.
One has a chain wrapped around the other's throat. The other one has a sword and is trying to punch.
No,
fight it.
he got free. He's no longer has the immobilized condition, so he did
True.
get free of your chain weapon. One has a sickle and chain. The other has a katana.
If that's the case, then I would have backed up a few feet. Do you mind if I take my 3
Sure.
steps of
Take your 3.
movement?
Yeah, there you go.
Take your 3. Are you hiccuping?
So I'm going to use. I guess I'm going to have to actually switch to fire since what I want to do is involving that. I'm going to use what's yours is mine to disarm this person in front of me since I don't know which one's actually which yet. And at least disarming one of them gets me closer to knowing what's going on. So TN3 martial arts melee fire check. And if I succeed and get an opportunity, this will be really good.
Oh, also,
great way to. I want to make a joke real quick. Great way to figure out which one you want to attack is just to whack both of them and see which one tries to attack you after that.
and which one is like, hey, douchebag.
Bro,
Just throw a fireball in the middle of the room and see.
He tried to bite my nipple off, and now you're trying to stab me? This isn't fair at all.
Well, you're out of range anyway, so looks like I'm not going to be able to take the do the dazed condition thing of what's yours is mine, since I couldn't get any opportunity from this, but they suffer physical damage equal to my weapon's base damage, and I get to steal 1 item.
All right.
So I take the katana away.
He's on
So
air
now I'm
stance. You
dual-wielding
missed.
katanas.
You missed. He's on air stance.
Plus 1 TN.
Plus 2 TN.
Oh, 2?
He's also rank 4.
He's also breakdancing.
Well, for the tech, okay, so he doesn't take the damage, but I'd still get his weapon because I still was successful on the techniques DC.
Okay. If you succeed, target suffers. If you succeed, and your target is dazed.
Your target suffers physical damage equal to your weapon's base damage. They have to already be dazed for the steal item.
Yeah. You
I
can
guess
daze
nothing
them
at
right
all.
now with an opportunity, but you didn't keep an opportunity. Yeah.
I didn't get one really because I had to choose between trying to succeed or getting the opportunity.
Yeah. It sucks. Okay. Well, it
And I
doesn't work.
hoped one of the
He's on
exploders
air
would give
stance.
me an opportunity.
You
And
wave
I'm
your
on
arms
fire, so
around
those-
and
actually,
nothing
no, Corey.
happens.
I'm on fire. Add 3 more successes there.
No, because it has to succeed in order for strife to become successes on fire stance. Yeah, I know.
It-
It's all bad.
you didn't succeed at a TN3?
No, it's a TN.
It's a TN4.
It's a TN.
TN5.
It is. Hold on, let me check what it is. It is a difficulty 5. Yeah, because he's on
Oh,
air
wow.
stance.
It was just set at TN3, so I was confuzzled.
It's
Yeah, if you want the stuff to adjust, you have
Yeah.
to double right click target somebody.
So, here's the thing. If you're trying to figure out who's the real person between 2 people, ask them to see their camera roll on their phone. That's the way to figure
Yeah,
it out.
that's a good one. The one
Whoever lets you do it is the imposter, because no one would ever let their friends go through their phone under any circumstances ever. They would rather die.
I would let you see one picture and tell you if you swipe, you die.
But the imposter will be trying to do whatever they can to prove it to you. So they'll be like, yeah, of course.
Well,
pictures of y'all while I was.
I will
of me while I
say-
was.
hey, why are there 2 and where is Kuranagi?
Okay. Let's see here. I can switch to
Kuranagi
water
was in this
stance.
room, and now she isn't, and that's concerning.
Y'all, the funny thing is, y'all are all hearing this.
Yeah, Naren's gonna be like, Kuranagi? Like, immediately worried.
Yeah, let's do something weird. Difficulty 2.
Let's fart out another demon.
Kuranagi.
This isn't good.
Now, Tarek, if you had, when I first got here, simply said something that would let me know which one was which, I had a technique that he would be and is still unaware of me that I could have used to really hurt him.
I get that.
Before we progress any further, can I have Naren use her bond with Kuranagi to know which one, like, to know what's going on with Kuranagi? To know what my partner is thinking.
They have to tell you. They have to. It's like a thing they have to. Like,
No, they don't. I can know what my partner is thinking. I don't. They don't have to tell me. I can use it to know.
3.
Because we're in sync.
The wording on it is, yeah.
Yeah. To have your partner know exactly what you are thinking. You may call upon your bond to know exactly what your partner is thinking or was thinking at a previous time, or to have your partner know exactly what you are thinking. So I can do it to let him know, or I can do it to know something about him. It specifies that I can do either.
The thing is, what you would know is Kuranagi's thinking, don't die, don't die, don't die.
There you go.
Oh, that clears up exactly for me which one's which.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. That's not what I'm saying.
Well,
No.
That's the thing.
This guy
I'm
running
trying
for
to
my
establish
lever.
that I know your plan. Like,
Oh, yeah.
what? That's why I'm choosing, not you. Like, I'm picking that I know this thing about you, so I can communicate it to Youngso.
This guy running through the hall towards my lever. Oh no, that's not Kuranagi. That one needs to be stopped.
Well, is this one Kuranagi? Is like
Might
we're
be,
any
might
of
not
them?
be, but
That's the question.
I am able to trust Kuranagi enough that if she's still around here, at the very least, I can't let this other guy get to that lever and trap the rest of my friends.
Kuranagi,
The
you're
idea
up.
that I'm trying to like get from Kuranagi is I failed choking this guy out, like, or some shit like that.
So Kuranagi just says, "Great job, young," and then moves past him. I'm gonna switch to water stance.
Okay.
Run right past Young So using a maneuver action.
Okay. You did 3, and now you're going to do another 3 for your maneuver. And if you want, you can roll a maneuver to get some more.
Instead, what I'm going to do is a. Is there any obscuring terrain in this room right now?
Yes.
That I can see.
No. You can't see through this wall here. Your line of sight is blocked by this wall.
Um.
So, Corey, quick question. I'm pretty sure I've heard at least a scuffling going on.
Oh yeah, you hear the fight, and you hear the things people have said.
All right, then Daisuke will, try to be ready, for anything happening. Like if the hallways turn and he gains access, or access is made towards his hallway, he's gonna be like, all right.
I target here and make everything darkness.
Okay. How in like
My
a
school
radius?
technique will have this position here,
Right.
and everything within range 4 of it becomes black.
Range
Becomes completely
4?
dark. Yeah,
Let me
because my air ring is 4. So the area around the target position extending a number of range bands equal to my air ring becomes obscuring terrain.
let's see here.
Darkness. So
Okay.
everything becomes darkness in that area.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Shoot. That
Well, that's going to affect me too. And man,
I mean, it's already darkness for both of us because he's the only guy with light.
Yep.
But it negates
True.
his light advantage, which means we might be able to take the opportunity from him.
unfortunately,
Especially if you
though,
can close distance back over toward him and like hold him, grapple him,
I-
do something.
what I was going to do was move to right here and then flowing water strike his ass, but now I can't see him, so I can't hit him with that. And so my only option for moving through the obscuring is like a ghost, and I can't do anything after like a ghost. But I can at least be in the room with him
Does obscuring
and
terrain
prevent him
stop you
from
from
screwing
moving?
things up with the levers.
Okay. All right. So that is Tarek. It's now Young So's turn. Young So, you can't see.
Right, like a ghost to chase after the one with the lantern,
Okay.
so I can ignore the obscuring. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and be on air for this anyway. Screw it. Just to get, because as long as I get into the hallway that, and possibly to the room, that'll be good enough before he pulls the lever.
I mean, if he gets in there and pulls the lever and you're both in there and no one's at the other fish, then you're all trapped.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't be pulling levers.
And I'll
Yeah, we
use
can't-
that opportunity to cancel one strife so I don't take any from this.
We can't let
That
him
means-
pull any levers.
1, 2,
That's
3. And then 1, 2, 3. So he hears me, and I
Mhm.
think I'm directly behind him
So
right
this
now.
is this is obscuring terrain, so we can attack each other with a +1 TN penalty, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try for a TN6.
Well, he's on water stance right now. But that said, you still can't
That's
roll
still
twice.
TN5 on 3 rings. And besides, I can't attack.
Yes, you cannot attack.
This was everything I could do.
Exactly. All right. It is his turn. Shoot. Okay. What is he gonna do? Well, I could just move in there, throw the switch, and then you guys are trapped.
So is he.
Perhaps.
So is he, yes. But he's got spells.
And actually, if he throws Young So's switch, then the rooms revert to the way that lets Naurin and Sora move forward. So that's not going to be helpful for him. I actually was hoping that Young So would go and it would just trap him So good luck to him. The only way he could trap us right now is if he pulled Daisuke's switch.
Oh, I forgot, Tarek. You're lucky I forgot this. I'm still removing the three fatigue, but after a blood speaker inflicts a critical strike on a living target, the target suffers the dazed condition, and the blood speaker removes 3 fatigue. So I'm ignoring the dazed condition, but I'm still removing the 3 fatigue.
That's wild that they get that, even if they don't. Even if the critical strike gets dropped down to
0. Yeah, it's just a critical strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, I actually hit someone. Hell yeah!
You just get super hyped, and you get really worried for a second because you might have tetanus.
How dare you make me bleed my own blood?
Treat the... Okay. This is what I'm gonna do.
We really need Youngso to let us in. It would let 3 additional people join the fight, even if he was stuck. Because it would let Daisuke, Sora, and Naurin go up there.
No,
Oh.
I can't do that. I can't do that. Nope.
We got raided on Twitch
What does that mean?
by 8
huh?
people.
Interesting.
Hi, Raiders.
Thank you guys. Thank you for raiding. Strat Edgy.
Is raiding a good thing?
Raided.
I'm lost.
Yes, it's
Yeah, it's when a bunch of
my
people
under-
from one channel at the end of a stream join another.
Oh.
Hello, thank you for joining.
usually
Well,
sent by
good
the
job.
streamer who's ended their stream.
Oh.
Okay, so
An
what we're
actual
gonna do...
button
I wonder
on
who
Twitch to
recommended
send
that.
them to somebody you like.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yes, this is exactly what we're gonna do. It's a water thing.
A lot of the hermit crafters do that for each other.
What
I
is
don't know what
Youngso's
that
vigilance?
is.
What? The hermit craft?
What is Youngso's vigilance?
Youngso vigilance.
Vigilance is 3.
All right, I need a 4. And I will hit the button.
That's a lot
Dang,
of
that's
stuff
a lot
on
of
that
dice.
button.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck.
Well,
That's
now
a
he
lot
can
of
talk.
stuff.
It's been 2 rounds. He can say stuff now.
Yeah,
And
not good.
he's got 4 right there with 3 of them being exploders.
Yeah,
Well-
this is gonna be bad magic.
I wonder if he needs any opportunities
dang
to
it,
pull off
I
what he's
wanted
trying.
opportunity.
Apparently not.
Shoot.
Bang bang.
Dang it. Okay.
Okay, Naren is actually going to use her bond with Kuranagi, since I didn't get confirmation earlier, to ask, where are you? What is happening?
So,
In a fight in hallway.
how many
Blood
times can you use
speaker.
that per scene?
I didn't get a chance to use it earlier.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't get any confirmation
it's
that I could use it the
once.
way I wanted to.
All right.
I was asking if I could.
Can I take the strife down?
Yeah, take the 2 strife down.
Okay. Youngso, you will take 7 points of supernatural damage. You feel something grip around your throat. You feel something bash into your ribs. All of your nerves start exciting like they're on fire. You have nausea, pain.
Well, 3 of that 7 is negated by my armor, thankfully.
No, it's not. It's supernatural damage.
Supernatural.
Do you have supernatural armor?
Supernatural 3 resistance thanks to the lacquered armor of the Thunders.
There you go.
That's why I said it gets reduced by 3 by my armor.
Nice.
Awesome. I gave you cool stuff.
You did. Unfortunately, my supernatural armor has been damaged. So I, the supernatural resistor, currently have no supernatural resistance.
Okay, you take damage.
If it had been purely physical, I would have resisted 4.
Well, supernatural 3 is really good.
Kurnagi.
Okay. 3. Why can't I move?
And what actually
It won't
kind of
let me
hit
move
me
for
that
some
caused
reason.
that?
You don't know
What was I aware of?
that all of your nerve endings was on fire. You had nausea and pain. That's it.
Okay, so some kind of spell hit me, and it wasn't anything involving.
He was chanting.
Is it?
He casts period
Some-
on you.
Am I stuck for some reason? What
That
is going
sounds
on?
about right. Everything's
blood
on
sleeper.
fire. There's cramps.
I don't know.
It won't let me move. I'm
Nerve
trying to move
pain,
to here. and it won't let
sciatica's
me
flaring up.
Where you want to move
Nausea.
here?
move. Yeah,
Can you
I
move
can't
now?
move my own character. for some
Whoops,
reason.
I'm bleeding.
Why can't you move?
Okay, I can definitely see him from here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, you
So-
think girls can't handle blood?
It's V rabbit.
Gonna move up 3 feet, 3 spaces again,
That's a maneuver.
and I'm going to attack him
With what?
with my weapon,
Your Kasurigami?
my Kusarigama. It's range 3.
Kusarigama.
Range 3? Okay. Yep, that's range 3.
And since he's in my range, I will. I can't do that one. I can silence him again, though. I can try to silence him again. Okay, silencing stroke. The difficulty, he is in obscuring terrain. However, I reduce the TN. I ignore the obscuring terrain for darkness, and I lower the TN to do any action in obscuring terrain by my school rank, which is 4.
All right.
So the TN becomes 1,
One.
minimum of 1.
Yep. His TN is 1.
Nice.
I think it's a minimum of 1. Let me double check.
Yeah, it's a minimum
I'm
of 1.
sure
You
it is.
can't-
Yeah, it's to a minimum of 1.
Anything
So
that goes...
TN becomes 1 to hit him with this ability. I then let me do this. Boop. Then we'll smack him.
Smack,
Try
smack,
to.
smack, a smack.
Okay, good. This is very good. This is so freaking good.
So good.
So freaking good.
So
freaking
good. This is
okay.
like raiding the panty drawer.
Stop. Out.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for how amazing this is?
And get those Victoria's Secret laces off your head.
I hit him.
Yes.
He is silenced
Yes.
for 1 round,
Sure.
2 rounds, 3 rounds.
3 rounds.
That's good.
I spend 2 opportunity to do a critical strike against him, using the techniques critical strike. He will
You-
suffer a critical strike with severity equal to 4, plus
Okay.
the poison, which adds 10, so 14.
Okay. 14.
Woo!
Good.
He's on
Kurnagi doing what
stance.
Kurnagi does best.
He's got poison.
I just needed a chance to ink everywhere.
To splat.
We're about to have a dead body on our hands or feet.
In the corner.
Or
Let's
whatever.
just hope that he doesn't have some crazy spell hung on him that when he dies,
He turns into a shit
demon.
monster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's our sanguine
No
slime
more shit
sacrifice.
monsters, please.
He's our
Please,
sanguine
no more
slime
shit.
sacrifice. Go slime,
For those
go.
just
You can
joining us,
drag him into the other room and throw his body for the.
What program
for
do
the
we
slime
use?
monster?
Do we use
Okay.
for what, Master Chansey? Let us know
14.
which program.
If you're talking about the
Minus
VTT, it's
5.
called Foundry,
Yeah,
Virtual
that's
Tabletop. Because I figure that's what they're asking about.
Maiming
so
blow.
severity 9.
Maiming. So he's getting chopped.
So, he has a new disadvantage. either blindness or lost leg.
Ooh.
Okay.
I think it's only fair that you decide, Corey, since you're the game master.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a die.
I will say blindness. All right, you know what? Lost leg. Let's say lost leg.
I thought maybe Tarek could pick because he's the one making the cut, but I don't know.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, yeah, Corey should probably.
I'm gonna roll 1d2. And a 1, it is blindness. On a 2, it is lost leg.
Oof.
Come on, even.
It is
Nice.
He's been
blindness.
blinded.
That's also fine. But either way is actually good. But with the lost
Yeah.
leg, he'd be on
I
the
mean,
ground.
either
unable
one
to
is good. I don't know
continue
what the
his
difference is,
bullshit.
though.
There are no wrong answers here, guys.
There
Okay,
are no
so
wrong
that's-
answers.
That's my turn. That's the best I could do. But Kuranagi will say out loud, "Young Soap, tackle him or something."
I can't see him.
All right,
He's
blindness. You are,
3 steps up and 1 to the left. Just run and tackle him.
you are unable to see out of either eye. Your lack of sight does not mean you cannot perceive your surroundings using your other senses, but you cannot observe things that can be only perceived by sight. When making a check for which sight is an asset that cannot easily be replaced by other senses, re-roll 2 dice. If you fail, gain a void point. Well, I can get some void out of this.
That's true.
Okay.
Because you're about
Oh, what a
to
pretty
not
color.
be able to see who's gonna tackle you.
Young So.
Kuranagi will say, at the very least, get into the room with him so you can flip the switch if he tries anything.
Young So, you're up.
Well, I got directions. So 1, 2, 3, and then he's 1 to my left. So
Yep.
I will attempt to grapple whatever is to my left.
All right. Make an unarmed attack punch. You need to keep opportunity equal to his vigilance to do
Which
a
has
snare.
to have taken a drop from being blind.
So you want as many opportunities as possible, not damage. If you want not successes, you want opportunity, not successes. I think.
I mean, you'll need a certain number of successes to hit.
Only to
right?
hit and do damage. If you want to just grapple, you just need the opportunity to grapple.
Exactly. See, snaring does not say if successful. It just says keep a number of opportunity equal to his vigilance. That's it.
And since I'm operating
Okay.
on blind trust, forgive the pun, I'm switching to void.
Nice. Fitting.
That means you don't take any of the
Strife.
strife. Yes,
Yeah, you don't take
strife
strife.
on
That's
your
the word.
dice.
Definitely keep
Oh,
that.
nice.
And that's a lot of strife.
That's
too.
a lot of explosive successes. That's exactly what we need.
Just
Oh
keep
my
rolling.
goodness. Please.
Just keep rolling. Just
Well, there's another
because
opportunity.
you're trying to
As
keep
many
You can
opportunities.
just keep exploding those dice because you don't need to worry about the strife.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of opportunity, unfortunately.
But you did solidly deck him. I'll give
So
you that.
Three,
I
And you can do a
did-
critical strike.
opportunities.
I did reveal his vigilance earlier. Tarek, what is his vigilance? Yep,
4.
it is 4. But the good news
But-
is you hit with your punch, so you do damage.
Was his
And you
vigilance
have enough-
affected by being blinded?
And you have enough there to critical strike, so you can do a
No, he
a
already
if
said
you
he
spent
used
a
Look in the
void
eyes.
point, you could have exploited his new
He
disadvantage.
already
but-
used his stuff
Yeah,
for
you already
grappling.
used
Yeah.
stuff.
And I don't have a void anyway, so whatever.
Okay, so that is
Right.
1 point of damage from a
Boom.
punch, plus another success, so 2 points of damage. His armor is 1, so he takes a point of damage from being punched.
And a crit.
And
No, you were grappling him with those.
wait, I thought.
But he
I-
can't
What's
grapple with
happening
those
with
if he
the
doesn't
grapple,
Exactly,
grapple,
his
right?
grapple failed.
Unused
'cause-
opportunity.
Huh?
I have 3 unused opportunities since it
You
would
said
not
you're
work.
using those opportunities for grappling. Did you not?
Before I rolled, I was saying I was attempting to grapple. I have not stated anything on how I'm using the opportunity that I actually got. I know
Okay.
that's a little bit of rules lawyering there, but It is a possibility.
I'm saying no. You did it with the.
But
All right.
And you didn't know
Well,
how
shouldn't
many.
he have
tried
gotten
it.
a void
3
point then if
isn't
it was a
enough
hidden
to
TN?
grapple him.
No,
So
he
next
knew-
time,
he-
I
It
just
wasn't a
won't.
hidden TN.
Next time, I'll be really rules lawyery and say, all right, I'm not telling you what his vigilance is until you say what you're
'cause
using those
you have
opportunity
to
for.
spend the opportunity first.
Oh, if you have to spend the opportunity first, then he should have to spend the opportunity first then.
Yeah.
I
That's
just
how it
simply was
I
trying,
revealed
and I
the.
accepted your ruling. There's no need to go vindictive,
Yeah.
Corey.
Come on,
I
guys.
accept it.
So the
I just
thing
said,
about
"Hey,
the
I'm
vigilance
trying."
was how many opportunity he needed.
Yes.
You have to just spend the opportunity and then say, I'm grappling, I'm spending 4 opportunity to grapple to snare, and if that's equal to
If that's
or
enough.
lower, yeah,
But
if
you don't
his
know.
vigilance is equal to or lower than that amount that you spent, then you succeed. Otherwise, it fails.
Yeah, I think the point was just whether or not he knew the vigilance or not ahead of time. And
He
if
didn't.
He didn't. Then yeah. Well, then he should have
Yeah.
used the opportunity. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Next person is Kobayashi, who cannot see, which means all of his attacks are going to be at. He'll have to re-roll 2 dice for all of his attacks. He's silenced, so he can't use any spells. So he will use his katana
Ooh, he's silenced too.
on the person next to him. The person next to him, I'm going to say he's blind, so obscuring terrain does nothing
Yeah.
for him.
True.
He gets
He's
that
already
benefit.
obscured.
But he's also technically always in obscuring.
Yeah,
He
that's
rolls
what I
two
was
dice.
gonna
That's what the
say.
disadvantage is for, and the disadvantage is worse than just.
Yeah.
He has to re-roll 2 of his successes.
He's
Then
going
just
to
a
move
plus
to
1 to
air
TN.
stance. And he's going to roll to hit.
Quick, someone like bring in a horse, have it fart in the room, then he can be nose blind. Then there's a different kind of obscuring terrain.
Okay, I have to re-roll 2 dice with successes on it, so I'm going to re-roll this die.
Daisuke,
And I'm gonna-
quick, bring in your
Wait,
war horse.
I got to re-roll that
Where's
die.
Hayate when you need him?
I got to re-roll that die. Okay, I'm re-rolling 2 dice. Okay.
It doesn't
Wow.
even need to be silent. We just need it to be deadly.
Just hard. Yeah.
3. Daisuke's TN to be hit right now. Not Daisuke, Youngso is 2.
I was about to say I'm not even in the same room.
You're
Like,
still
why
taking
are
it.
you picking on me?
Because everyone hates the crane.
Wait, did you just give Daisuke strife?
No.
No.
No, that was
Oh.
like Corey misspoke.
Oh, okay.
All right, now he's compromised. Okay. I am going to do what is it? 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage. Physical. And then do a critical strike at 6.
Ooh.
All right. So that makes the fitness difficulty actually 6.
It's
No, the
difficulty
TN
0.
It's going to be a TN1. It's going to be a TN1 fitness check at whatever ring you're on
Alright.
currently.
And every
Which is void.
success reduces the deadliness by 1?
Exactly.
Is that how it
Yeah.
works?
The success
Very-
reduces it by 1, and bonus successes reduce it by a subsequent 1. Yes.
I don't really think the opportunities do much for me.
They can
but
reduce
Not unless you have
like
hit
strife
points.
and.
I'm on void. I'm not taking strife anyway.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well, they can do
But I
other
may
things.
find something in the opportunity list after I get through this.
Sure,
so let's
sure.
see.
A
Okay,
third
so I got 3
Not
opportunities.
bad.
You know what? I was able to reduce this by 2. I'm taking a 4 crit strike. I'm
So,
going to
yeah,
go
that
ahead
should be
and
a-
say nuisance level
major
doom as my opportunity.
Oh.
I'll just go ahead and use it that way
I
and gain a void.
love it. Okay. You're going to be lightly wounded in your void. This means... Oh, and you're also bleeding.
Razor edge
Yeah,
weapon.
because it's a razor-edged weapon.
Since it has Obsidian katana, I'm going to say you're afflicted, and that is your doom.
Okay, your doom is that
Do you have
have
Jade negate?
afflicted.
Huh?
Jade negate.
Just
Add the
damage your
quality
jade.
to your jade.
Damage your jade if it's already damaged. It's
Yeah, give your
destroyed.
jade the damaged condition.
Where?
Do you know how to do it?
property. There it is.
Or, as he said,
And
if
make
it's
sure your
already
sheet's unlocked
damaged,
or it won't
it's
work.
destroyed.
So as the obsidian blade hits you, you feel like your
A
veins
little
go
crackle.
black for a little bit, and then it all kind of moves up to your jade pendant, and the jade kind of absorbs it. It kind of gets black, has little black veins on it, and then it cracks on those veins.
All right.
You are also
That is annoying.
you are now also dazed.
Dazed, bleeding. Yeesh.
And afflicted.
Glad I
well,
chose
not
to get the void point.
And I will heal 3 points of fatigue. Whoops. Okay. That is Kobayashi Kuranagi.
All right. Kuranagi will be on air stance and move up. I still can't move my character for some reason.
Oh wow! Just point where you want to go and which square do you want to be in? And do this. Is it this? This
I
one?
just want to be in the room, basically, and 3 squares away from him. So, like, basically right here.
Okay. Boom! You're there.
And then I will do Deadly Sting. To poison my weapon again and attack them.
Okay.
TN of 1. Okay.
Wow.
Do I need?
That's much better, thank you.
So, I actually don't need that, but I will take this. Accept. And I'll take that as well.
Okay. You miss.
No, I hit. It's only TN1 for me to hit him.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's only TN. No, wait, hold on. How much do you reduce your TN by?
By 4.
Okay. That makes it a TN. He's 2 plus. Yeah, that's TN.
1.
Yep. Uh huh.
5 minus
Um,
4 is 1.
Okay,
I thought
so
it was 4.
they are going to take physical damage equal to the deadliness of my weapon, which is right now 8.
8. So.
And then they're
Nice.
also going to take a critical strike with deadliness of 4 opportunities. So 2 plus 4 is 6 plus 4, which is the poison. So 10.
If you succeed, the target suffers a critical strike with severity 2. Okay, 10? Okay. Here I go. I'm on air stance. Difficulty 1. Roll it. Okay, I will keep this one. I'll keep this one.
Wow.
I will keep that one.
That's not
No.
much.
I just realized that with this armor I'm wearing, I'm a shinobi the crab would be proud of.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay, so
Good supernatural and good physical resistance.
I took a severity 8 hit, which is a permanent injury.
Woo.
And every fight I'm out in the open with, I'm a walking slowly after my opponent tank.
I can either now I get a permanent injury, either maimed visage or nerve damage.
I like
Two-sided die to
nerve
figure it
damage.
out.
Nerve damage just sounds good. And at the end of my turn, I will tell Youngso, get back to the first room. Fall back.
Okay,
Nerve
he takes
damage?
nerve damage.
Oh, he's gonna need some dragon mates to treat his wounds. Go, Kobayashi.
Yeah,
go.
I tell Youngso to back off because you're bleeding, and anytime you keep strife on any die, you're going to take another critical strike. And I can heal you of all that, but I can't do it right now.
Yeah, and my void just got damaged, so I can't
You need
stay
to pull
on
back. So definitely, just do what you can to get out of here.
Youngso, you're up.
And you can definitely take the time to try to wrap yourself up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to. If I don't do anything that requires a roll, bleeding doesn't really do anything, right?
Only
Right.
if you keep strife, you take a critical
Only
strike.
if I
So
keep
even
strife,
if you
does bleeding
roll,
have
if you
enough
don't
effect?
keep strife, you're good.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to try and use like a ghost to move as far as I can back towards the original room with the doors, and hope.
All right, don't keep strife.
Just roll at least one dice that doesn't have strife on it, and you're good.
2 successes.
I need 2 successes, and that's all I actually need. I don't care if I'm making noise. I get to go 3 range bands. So 1, 2, 3, because I'm on water. So 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3.
1, 2,
All right.
3.
Kobayashi needs to unmask.
No,
Yeah.
I have no idea what his unmasking is.
His unmasking is rage, so he has to do something ragey and stupid. So he's going to close with himself and do a bite attack again, because that's the best attack, right?
Bite.
I have a
It
katana
was
in my
the
hand,
most effective.
but I
clearly.
have to bite. It was the best attack last time, and Kuronagi deserves to be marked by me.
She deserves rabies. Is what he's thinking.
Bite is definitely more ragey than hit with sword.
Exactly. So that
I mean,
will
throwing
unmask
your
me.
sword could also be
so I
ragey,
can get rid of
but
all of
yeah,
my
in his
white
case,
stripe.
bitey is much more likely.
He can't see where he's throwing, but he can get those grippers
Exactly.
and go for her nipple again.
And I'll move to fire stance
That's not a
too.
gripper. Then that's a nipper.
I will move to fire stance too, just to show how awesome I am. And
Watch out,
Don't do
he's a
that. Don't do
biter.
that.
what is-
Oh, by the way, there are rules that you're going to need to be aware of for this, because my stuff increases my TN to be hit, I believe. So, oh, I guess not. No.
Nope. So I need a TN, I believe a TN 4 to hit you.
Yeah, just 4.
Yep.
You're
And he
on
has to
air
reroll.
stance.
And you have to reroll 2 successes.
Yes, and I can't
Yeah.
keep any dice with strife on them.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, technically, it'd be better if you didn't.
Okay, what do we got here? I'm gonna re-roll this die, and I have to re-roll my other success. Dang, I have to re-roll both of them. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right, I got a bunch of opportunity. I'll just keep all those opportunity.
Opportunity to give her gonorrhea. Don't ask where that mouth has been.
Okay, first I'm gonna give Kuronagi 2 strife.
Okay,
Seems valid.
that's getting somewhere.
That seems
Seems appropriate
perfectly
given
fine.
the circumstances.
Yeah, considering she's scared of dying, that's fair.
And he's biting
Somebody
her.
just biting me, yeah, that's
She's only likes it when Sora does it.
Yeah, Sora does it gently though.
Little nibbles.
All right, I'm going to increase the TN of the next check you make to resist a critical strike by 2.
Was that you, Bert?
So your next,
I will admit at this point, I think that is enough to trigger my fear of death. And I will take 3 more strife and a void point.
Because he bit her twice at this point.
And that will make me compromised.
okay.
You're like, oh shit, I'm gonna die!
Kuronagi, it's your turn to, I guess, unmask.
Or not.
I am going to switch to water stance. And I'm going to spend a void point to use Courtier's Resolve to reduce my strife by my glory rank, which is 5.
Nice.
Put me back down to 8.
You also have a use of our bond. If you want to drop 2 more strife, you can tell me something. Tell me something good. Don't tell me. Tell Sora I love her in case I die, because I'll kill you.
Hi, Al.
Tell Sora I've always loved her.
And then I will do another silent elimination. I guess.
I gotta say that oh, look at that kitty. I gotta say that no one mentions
Yeah,
the
she
romance,
doesn't like
the
cuddles.
chaste romance between Sora and Kuronagi more than me, and that's because I'm their biggest shipper. I am their biggest fan. I would die for them.
Shit.
I probably will one day.
You know what? I'm just gonna do another deadly sting. I have the poison, but I'm having to use a lot of fucking poison on this guy. That will leave me with 2 of these types of poisons left. Let me delete it off my sheet again. Poison vial. And now I am down to 2 noxious poisons. And then TN1.
So did all of those things that you did, do those count as actions?
What? I did one action on water stance
So you're
that didn't require a roll.
Got
and
it.
then my second one is using the actual attack.
Okay.
Deadly Sting.
And that's a water that's a water kata, right?
It's any ring kata.
Cool.
No, actually it's an air kata, so I can't
guys.
You can't
I
use
saw
it.
a massive spider on my
Keeping you
I
honest.
can still use I guess I could still use silent elimination though.
You could, or you could just attack them. You could just be like, "Here's damage."
Yeah, totally could.
You can do a strike, that thing that everybody can do. And if you get 2
I guess I
opportunity,
can
it
do
becomes a
strike.
critical hit.
I'll try a strike. I'm not as confident without the poison that I'll do a good amount of damage. So immobilizing him and limiting him to, I guess he's already biting me, but limiting him to only melee attacks is really helpful for me. Or sorry, only unarmed attacks, because he does have a big old sword. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm on water stance. I don't know why it's defaulting to air. Silent elimination doesn't require. I think it just requires that I use a snaring weapon, which I am. 1.
My foot's asleep.
Okay.
Silent elimination.
Sasha's all, my
Only
foot's
TM1.
asleep, and I'm like, my foot's available for viewing.
No, don't do it. The internet will.
I think it's so silly that people are like, "Oh no, we can't show feet," and I'm like, "What?
I'm
It's
sorry.
just
I
a
take
foot."
cash or card.
Ah.
I also take PayPal. Go to Venmo.
Okay.
The price is a subscription fee for the rest of your life, and you get to see my feet once.
I will hit. They will become mobilized and continue to be silenced.
Okay.
And they can only attack me from with unarmed.
With unarmed.
And I will spend 3 opportunity to give them 6 fatigue and 6 strife. And if their fatigue becomes equal to or exceeds their endurance, they fall unconscious in addition to being incapacitated.
They are unconscious.
Nice.
Okay.
Because they can't reduce this by armor. It says they suffer 2 fatigue and 2 stripe. They don't take damage.
No, they just suffer it.
So, boom, unconscious.
They're suffering.
Okay, I wish.
Okay. And then I will do a stab after they're unconscious, because I think once you get unconscious, you suffer critical strikes even more severely, right?
We'll see. Youngso, you're up.
I will move into here and then try to patch myself up to get rid of the bleeding condition.
All right, make a medicine check. TN2, Earth. You fail.
Well, I'm not successful. But 3 opportunity. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and take another annoyance from Doom.
Oh my gosh.
I'm getting
More
another void point.
Get afflicted again. Break your chain.
Actually, yeah.
Oh god.
Your jade's destroyed.
Oh no.
I'm going to
I
destroy your
wasn't being
jade.
serious.
In my trying to patch myself up, I drop it and it shatters on the ground.
Yep, boom, it's gone.
That's perfectly fine. That works.
Okay.
Wah, wah.
Kobayashi can't do anything. Kuranagi, you're up.
Okay, Kuranagi is going to take out a dagger and stab this guy.
Okay, you're
In the
taking
throat.
out a dagger. That's an action. So you're going to do
Yeah, I'm still on water ring.
water. Okay.
So
Water strike.
I'm just going to stab him.
Okay.
They'll take a critical strike.
If you succeed, it automatically becomes a critical strike because he cannot defend himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So any opportunity,
So-
your knife is razor edge, right?
Yes.
So any
The
opportunity
dagger's
can go.
razor edged.
So
Let me roll to see if I hit.
yep. So any opportunity
Okay.
goes straight into deadliness.
Yep. I will spend those 2 opportunity to go into deadliness. The deadliness of this weapon is
Ew, spider.
a
What
7,
do you mean, ew?
8, 9
It's just a spider.
total right now, plus 10 because
He's
they
unconscious?
are unconscious. So 19.
19. All right.
That's just swift death. Immediate death.
The good news is he's on fire stance. Don't know how that happened, but he's on fire stance.
Sasha,
He's
you
on
have
fire.
something
What?
against arachnids?
Oh wait, if you're on fire stance and you're rolling a fitness check to resist, if
You have
the
to
TN's 1, does that mean that all strife you keep will increase your successes?
As
even
long
Yes.
as you made at least 1 success. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I
just
didn't
have to make
realize
your
it works like
success
that.
before strife is extra
If
success.
I think
fire
I've been
stance, yes.
I think I've been doing it wrong. Uh-oh.
Okay.
So you do have to
Only on fire
succeed
I know, but I use fire stance very frequently.
before strife
Yeah.
becomes successes, but as long as you
Sasha,
succeed,
You're usually on the dishing it
Yeah.
outside anyway.
Well, I've gotten like lightly and severely wounded in my fire before, and I didn't realize that that worked like that. So I think I was just a bit of a dum-dum.
Apply
you,
all
So
strike.
down
you do
8,
still
so it's
have to get the
severity
success
11
before.
critical strike.
I will remember that though.
What does an 11 do?
Maiming.
So this is so
That's
he
deliciously
reduces
painful.
By 8 and 7. He reduces it by 16.
Oh, okay.
Reduces by 16.
Yes, he reduces the deadliness by 16. It was 19, so he reduced
Holy
it to
fuck.
a 3.
Oh my
He
god.
got 16 successes.
Yes.
7
So
strife
he's
there.
slightly
But he's
wounded in
compr-
fire.
But he's compromised again, huh?
No, he's not.
Yep.
He's
Oh,
just
wow.
a few away
With
from
70
compromise, but he's
7
not
stripes?
compromised.
1, 2, 3,
Even with the
4,
6 stripe
5,
he just took
that's
before
6
this?
strife. Well,
'Cause I
he
had
just
just given him 6 stripes
unmasked,
before that.
so he was
The
at
6 plus
0
7.
Yeah,
before.
he was at 0 strife.
No, he wasn't, because I just gave him 6.
I know, he
Tara
was
gave
at
him 6.
0. Yes, I know, I
And
know.
then you gave him, what, like 2?
Here,
then
Crystal, come
6
here,
and
look.
then 7.
So he's at 13 strife.
So that means he has a high.
Crystal
high
knows
composure.
I'm not cheating.
Well,
I
we
mean-
believe you. We're just confused a little. That's all. Tarek just wanted to make sure that you
He's
got
just
the
tougher
stripe.
than I thought. That's
Correct.
all.
I mean, all it would take is having
Strife has been
earth or
added
fire
to
at
his
4 and the
character
other one at
sheet.
3, so
He is now lightly
Wow.
wounded in his fire, and I guess he's bleeding.
Again.
He is bleeding. It is razor edge.
He's
And he's-
totally fucked up.
And he's no longer unconscious. He's
He
awake.
can't keep that strife again that way without taking a
A
really big critical strike.
A big critical strike.
He got a
'Cause
little
he's
cut.
he's still incapacitated.
That's
He's
bleeding.
just
I-
awake
so-
now.
One of the weirdest things, in my opinion, real quick about L5R is the fact that if you get knocked unconscious by damage, taking more damage wakes you up.
Uh-huh.
Like, if someone decks you or stabs you hard enough that you fall unconscious, another stab shouldn't wake you up, in my opinion. It's a little weird.
Nah, because
Well, they
that's
fall- they
brain
keep falling back to
damage.
sleep.
All right,
It's just
young
weird,
so.
is my point.
Yeah.
Kunagi, did you want to move or anything?
Yes, I will move over here toward the lever
Pull
to
your
defend the lever.
Okay. Whoops, that's the wrong person. There we go. And this goes back here. All right, young so, you're up.
I'm going to move over to this lever so that we're at least with all levers manned again, and then try to patch myself up and stop this bleeding.
Okay.
So, medical check?
Yep, and that's a TN2, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Earth?
Making sure I
Naren
got
is
all
gonna-
this
TN2
right.
Earth, yep.
Naren is also going to call out for Kuranagi to pull her lever. Oh, wait, no, not Kuranagi. For Young So to let them through the hallway if he can. But she doesn't know that they've swapped positions, so.
All right. I get to cancel out that strife, so nice there. So I don't actually take strife,
All
and I
right.
stop the bleeding.
Excellent. You are no longer bleeding, and you're no longer dazed. You haven't been dazed for a while.
So, yeah. The thing is... top lever, pull if you can!
Yeah.
So, I guess I'll have to change my stance to Watcher.
Doing a
stand up.
doing a voice on purpose. Top lever, pull if you can!
I stand up. I
The funny thing is, y'all are gonna hear Kuranagi in another person's voice be like, got it.
Be like, who the fuck are you? Where's Kuranagi?
Where's Young So?
Naren's very worried about Kuranagi.
this is site based, so I have to
She doesn't
do
know what the
this.
fuck's going on.
Oops.
How's... Oh, yeah.
She hasn't heard Kuranagi's voice in a while.
It's been like a full 5 minutes! Oh my god!
What are we doing over there?
Young So calls out, I'm on the door lever now. Kuranagi's got one.
And either Kuranagi is on the other one, or there's two Kobayashis down here, and they are having a really weird time of it.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on, just that we vaguely heard that there was somebody around.
All right, Kuranagi. A blind, bleeding man is stumbling through the halls.
You gotta stop.
I have to kill him before he goes away.
Probably.
No, you don't. If he gets into that hallway, you can send him on to Doji Daisuke.
Yeah, just pull the lever.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll pull
Send
the lever.
him to Sora and Naorin and Daisuke. Just pull your
I'll
lever.
pull the lever and say,
Take a break.
You got incoming.
All right,
Incoming!
we're
Excuse
gonna end right there. He pulls the lever, and that's where our game ends.
Sounds good enough to me.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
and,
2x.
not in good shape.
by the next episode, Daisuke will have to hold a poor dying Kobayashi going, no more pain, only dreams.
I don't know what happened to him. He was like that when I found him. I promise.
Okay.
Hey, my last sight of him, he was perfectly whole.
Yeah.
So,
Something must have come out of the walls for him.
Kuronagi, lose honor equal to your honor rank.
Sure.
That's about it. That's the only change. Everybody gets 2 XP, and that's it. Come back next week to find out how they
The
torture this
thrilling
poor
ending.
guy.
Poor guy. This
He's
blood
innocent. He's
speaker-
totally innocent.
Totally. He's never done anything bad ever.
Totally
Just
did
to-
summon a shit monster on us the other day.
Yeah. He
just to
totally
confirm with
shat
everybody
all
else,
over
we're
us.
at a total of 123, right? At least Matt and I should be at 123. The rest of you should be a point higher.
Let's
Yep,
see.
I'm at 123.
I'll be at 124.
Yep, then that's right. Because of that one section where we got
I
had
know there
severe
was
tech issues and Matt was
one
late.
session at least where experience got different from each other.
Yeah, it's the one where I had severe tech issues and Matt was extremely late and you guys got 1 point because you were actually here and able to be in.
All right, guys. Thank you, everybody who watched, everybody who commented. I love that we had a pretty good crowd. And we'll see you next week, next Sunday, for another Cyber Samurai Sunday. From
And
Matt.
if you're into Pathfinder,
You
feel
got
free to
this,
join in on
rating
Saturday.
party
next
to-
Whoa,
Sunday.
whoa, whoa. Everybody's talking at the same time. First, Matt, go.
Okay, you gotta send this rating party to another streamer.
Do I? I don't know how to do that.
Yep.
Tarek, it's up to you.
What?
You had something to say. Go.
I was saying, if you're interested in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, we also have another game that's going to be happening on this coming Saturday, Saturday night, 7 p.m. Mountain Time.
And Tarek,
Or,
if you can
9
send
p.m.
everybody
Mountain Time.
to another Twitch stream. I don't know how to do that. Maybe you do.
Just click the raid button. You can raid.
Awesome. Do that. And that's it from Matt, James, Tarek, Crystal, Sasha. My name is Corey. Go roll some dice.
I don't think I can.
Whispers in the dark drive me in slick. She's out for my soul with a vengeful glee. Blood magic binds her to set her free. Oh, evil twin, where'd you come from? Make it happen till the morning sun. Blood so grin, twisted sin. Why'd you have to be my kin? Midnight hour, and she's out for blood. Heartbeats racing, drowning in the flood. She cackles loud, sends a chill through bone. For she's the devil in my home. Candle flickers as she casts her spell. Tries to drag me down straight to hell. Bloodstone glowing with the crimson light. Can't escape the darker light.